Hello, this is Gilles Morcillon. I wanted to come and say hello, to pull a few cards to see what Spirit may want to guide us with. We'll see what may be the highest wisdom that we may receive for today. So we can connect to the center, and from the center we realize the highest wisdom is the limitation. It is all those things that may limit us. To understand what those things is, we can change. If we do not understand what are the limitations, we cannot change them, but we have to understand the nature of the limitation and how we can affect the limitation, which means to be indifferent to those things we cannot change, but to act upon those things that we do change. It's one of the great principles of Stoicism. What we need to understand is to create. Through the procession of creation, we're breaking through the grounds. We're learning to be creative, whichever way feels right in terms of creativity, but to allow ourselves to move into a creative flow, whether it is a physical manifestation or just psychological. What we need to do is transformation. It is allowing the transformation. It is changing with the change. And so it is very important to allow ourselves to go through those transformations. And the general message for us today is the master guide. So there is great wisdom that will be given to us. We have to be receptive to it and to align ourselves to be as light as possible, so that we can receive this connection from Spirit, because our master guide is the connection to the wisdom we are seeking for the understanding. We have carefully chosen that particular spirit, for we all have a unique connection to the world of spirit, but you can fully trust your master guide to guide you in a way that will make sense to you. And so I hope you get to connect with this vibration and maintain this connection, because it will be, the more we work with those spirit guides, the more we call on them, the more we give them authorization to work with us, the more their beneficial influence manifest in our life, or the angels, or the ascended master. The card of the day is the card of the day is from it's a romantic deck of Casanova from Venice, and here we have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's a bit erotic here, but the Seven of Pentacles is basically the idea that we need to do more than what is done, and so we are not really like enjoying the moment. But in a sense, we have to know that beyond that there is the ability of rewards. Here it is the Six of Pentacles. It is of Denier. The Six of Pentacles in the Tarot is the abundance, the financial rewards, the well-being that comes from appreciating, taking with gratitude all those things, material, physical, spiritual, emotional, that life gives us on a daily basis. I briefly was talking yesterday, for those who followed my video illustrating a painting. I was talking about the architects of the Master Universe, which is Paradis and the Paradise being. For those, mystery will remain for a very long time. For Paradise is the eternal light of life and light. It is the home of the eternal gods, and it is an exclusive reality that is unknown into the universe, but it precedes the universe in terms of linear manifestation. So because for a long time there was just Paradise and the central universe, and then eventually we all came from there. Eventually we were there before time were created, and one way or the other the gods came to us and said, well, there is something more. And so I remember that time, for this memory was given to me, and so then we tested it among ourselves. What is this thing that the gods call the samsara? And so and then we decided that it was a great thing to participate, and so here we are participating in this great adventure of the cosmos. For we've been around a lot longer than what we may believe. The cosmos is a lot older than what present-day scientists believe, but yet we were even older than that. We all come from a time before time, and so it is important to reconnect, remember those ideas. I was talking about the Absonite beings of Paradise, those exclusive 1,000 different orders of beings in my past video. Those are not creator nor not created. They just eventuate. They are beings that not much is said about them and not much is revealed. We cannot really say much about it, but it is important to understand that they will come into play once we achieve the understanding of what is true good and beautiful, the idea of supremacy, the connection to God as a supreme, then we'll be able to return to understand the secrets of supremacy. Then we'll be involved with the ultimate aspect of creation, but those beings are wholly dependent on the ultimate. So it is not about time and space. For time and space, it's just the beginning of something that is that will develop in the future eternity in ways that is inconceivable and marvelous. And on Paradise, some of the philosophers teach about countless things, about the destiny of the master universe, the infinite cosmos at the end of that process, where the ultimate will confront the unqualified absolute, and at which point the consummator of the universe destiny will make it is great mystery what will happen, but I know it will be far more grandiose than the gods reserve amazing things for each and every consciousness, and we are all part of that great evolving cosmos. For it could not exist without us. For it is just the way it is. Everything is we are all included within that that reality. So I don't want to get into too technical. Those deep spiritual and the teachings and understandings are kind of very specific, but in many sense we are moving from duality into unity. Then we'll move into higher planes of consciousness. For know that this is always a potential through the vertical axis of the pillar of light. We always have the doorway to freedom is always open to all beings. It's just we have not yet integrated that understanding, but it will come. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wanted to speak briefly about a few paintings. Those are part of 2008. I did a whole series on the called Neo Metacosmic, because I already had a Metacosmic, but I already had in 1990s, early 1990s, I had a Metacosmic painting. It was, but this is a new period that address cosmic realities, and there's a lot of spirals. This one is called Twin Univers. And so it is. We are connected to this other universe. It's called Avalon, and so this is the twin universe. We connected through the Arcturian doorway. I wanted to show. This one is it's kind of it's like a thumb and with a black hole. It's like a great cosmic party. It's very interesting painting. I really like it. It's from 2008. Those are just a few from that period. Just wanted to. Hopefully, I will be able to show you in person. I hope really soon in exhibitions that we'll be able to travel around the world, so that we can see those paintings with more. Because it's very different through the eyes of the cameras, always different. So this is in essence, it is a portrait of a galaxy. It is our own Milky Way. And I was lucky because when I created that splash center, at some point I was going to put a red circle or a blue circle in the middle. I'm really glad I didn't, because it works really so well. And then two more paintings I wanted to show. They're really difficult to show, and I haven't really had time to enjoy them. I need to frame them. They're very fragile, but they're very, very beautiful. I mean, I like them very much. They're called white holes. I made two on canvas, one on board, and a few on paper. And they're very subtle. They're spirals. Can probably it is really difficult to enjoy the subtlety of those paintings on video, but I still wanted to show it. This one is more in a brownish tone, and this one is more in a blue tone. This is white hole number 1 and white hole number 2. So you can see it. They're very, very because those paintings are portals of energy that can take you to other dimension if you meditate in front of it. And for me, that's what I do work with that. So anyway, I hope you find this video interesting. I thank you very much for everything. I wish you a wonderful day. I send you love, light, and blessings, and may this light and blessing just become a permanent presence within all of our life. Namaste.